So imagine a family where we have 5 siblings. One of them seems to be working very hard. In fact, he is the major person that works in the family, while the other 4 don't seem to be doing anything in the house. But at the end of the day, if the one person that is working brings in 10,000 naira into the family, that 10,000 naira is being shared equally among the 5 siblings. So try to imagine how the other 4 siblings will be doing, or what they will be doing. So, and also imagine what the one person that seems to be bringing the majority of the fund in the family will be feeling. That seems to be the state of our VAT sharing formula in Nigeria. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about the recent news that broke the internet, that the Nigerian Governors Forum has given a thumbs up to the tax reform bills that is presently in the National Assembly. Now, the tax reform bills is majorly talking about trying to reform how we pay our tax. You also recall that the Northern Governors Forum, that makes about 19 governors that make up the Northern Governors Forum, said that they will not give a yes to this particular bill because, according to them, it will not favor their region. Now, if you check the states that are actually making contribution to the VAT in Nigeria, you will realize that the North seems not to be contributing more compared to the South and other parts of the region. Now, try to imagine the example I gave initially, where one person in the family seems to be bringing enough of the money, but at the end of the day, that money is being shared across board, almost at the same level and almost at the same rate. That seems to be the issue. So the current formula, or the current VAT formula, states that the federal government will get about 15%, the state governors will get 50%, then the local government will get 35%. This make up 100%, obviously, of the VAT. Now, 50% that is being gotten from the state governors, there is now a way it's being divided. So they divide it by equality, they divide it by derivation, they also divide it by population. So the equality formula says that 50% of whatever is gotten out of the 50% actually attributed to the state will be shared based on equality. So all the states will get it equally. Now, other 30% will be shared based on population. So if you look at it also, the North has more population. So if you have more population, they are going to give you more of the money. And then lastly is the derivation. Derivation is talking about the states that actually brought more of the money into the coffers for them to share. So this is how the formula is presently. But the federal government proposed a different formula. Here is what the federal government is proposing. Remember, the state is supposed to share 50% of what is being given to them, but now it has been increased to 55%. So out of the 55%, the federal government is proposing that 20% will be based on equality, 20% will be based on population, and 60% will be based on derivation. Now, what this means is that the states where the revenue is being generated, they are going to get more, about 60% of the VAT shared among them, which seems to make sense. But now, the governors are saying no, they disagree, and this is what they propose also. The state governors are putting their weight on equality. They are saying equality should be 50%, then population should be 20%, derivation will be 30%. So what do you guys think about this new tax formula? Do you think that it makes sense? And also, they actually cancel the increment of VAT. You know, the federal government proposed that they want to increase VAT from 7.5% to 10%. And the state governor said, no, they shouldn't do that now. So what do you think? Do you think this makes a lot of sense? Do you think that the federal government or the state governors are going to get to a compromise at the end of the day? I would love to hear what you have to say in the comment section.